Elaine here. I am recording for the solstice and also for the full moon in Capricorn. This is the first of two full moons that will be in Capricorn, and it's feeling, at least for me, it's feeling like Gemini season has set up the ideas of where you need to improve and what you need to change, and then now it's feeling like action and bringing them in and going forward on those thoughts and feelings that you're having, and really because it's also Cancer season. So we got a full moon, we have a lot happening. So we have the full moon in Capricorn, summer solstice, we just switched seasons from Gemini to Cancer. So there's a lot happening, and I'm feeling like it is more like a change from the thoughts to actually doing now. And really, like, Cancer season is really about nurturing yourself, slowing down a little bit, but I think it's really like taking those needs that you have that came up in Gemini season and moving into actually putting those in action. So yeah, that's what I'm feeling like. And then sorry if you hear my dogs, they're running around. So what we'll do is we'll do a quick clearing. I did already pull tarot cards. I actually pulled cards for the solstice and then also for the full moon, which full moons are usually for manifesting. You can look at where Capricorn is in your chart. For me, it's in my second house, so I can look up how things might affect me. And then we'll do a quick clearing and then move into the tarot cards. So if you want to close your eyes, actually back up. If you want to light a candle, go ahead and light a candle. Set an intention with it, something that you're trying to bring in. You can also think of things to release. My dog is squeaking her toy, so sorry if you hear that. And then just set that intention, light the candle, and we'll move into the energy clearing. So now we can close our eyes, and I like to call in angels. I usually do this every video that so far that I've made. And basically close your eyes. You can put your hands on your chest or however you feel comfortable. I usually put my hands on my chest because that's like a heart space, connecting to myself, to my heart, and opening that heart portal for us. So we're just going to take a few deep breaths. We're going to take actually 3, and relax your body as much as possible. And if you feel like you need to move a little bit, go ahead to settle into the spot that you need. So we're going to take 3 deep breaths, and we're going to inhale, hold, and then exhale, and really sigh it out. We're going to inhale, hold, exhale, really release it. We're going to inhale, hold, and then exhale, sighing it out. Okay. We are going to call in Archangel Michael. He will be stepping in on our right. And when he steps in, you can see a little blue, and we're going to call in his protection. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for your protection. And we're also going to ask him to sever any connections that no longer serve us and let them fall away as he cuts those cords. Thank you, Archangel Michael, protection of God. And then we are going to ask Archangel Gabriel to step in. She is going to bring some golden light, yellow light. And we are going to thank her for her support. And she represents the power of God. And then we are going to ask Archangel Uriel to step in front of us. You may see red. You may even just feel some light upon you. And we are going to thank him for showing us the way and guiding us. And he is the light of God. And we are going to ask for Archangel Raphael to step in behind us and thank him for our healing, emotionally, physically, spiritually. Thank you. You may see green. Just let it roll over you, or if you have a feeling, go ahead and feel it. Take a few deep breaths. We're going to inhale, hold, and sigh it out. Okay. Then we're going to connect to the earth below us. And you can imagine roots growing out from your feet, connecting to the earth, or the earth coming up and meeting you and holding you and supporting you. You can take a few deep breaths and really sigh it out and allow anything that you no longer need to be absorbed into the earth and just kind of fall away. Let the earth hold you, support you, and take away any negative feelings, any emotions that you no longer need, anything that you're carrying that you just don't need anymore. You can brush it off of yourself. You can imagine it just crumbling up and falling off, however you want. Just let it fall away from you. And take a few deep breaths. Just breathe regularly now, letting whatever you're letting fall away fall into the earth and be taken by her and absorbed and transmuted into different energy. And you can also, those roots that you have in the ground, feel them getting deeper into the earth. And you can just imagine taking a deep breath and pulling the energy into your body and sighing it out and releasing it. Now we're going to connect to the divine above us. I interchangeably use God, divine, source. They're all the same to me. It's not just one thing. It is divine energy. It is source energy. And you're just going to let that pure light fill you. You can imagine it hitting your crown chakra. And as you take a breath in, having it pull into your heart space and reflecting like a diamond in your heart space to all the other areas of your body. You can take a few deep breaths, I can count 3 out for you, or if you want to follow your breath, you're more than welcome to. We'll take a deep breath in, hold, and then exhale, sighing it out. We're going to inhale in, hold, and sigh it out. Inhale in, hold, and sigh it out. And just let, well, I'm in the summer solstice, just let the light be absorbed into your body and let it, if there's anything that was missed with letting it go and giving it to the earth, you can just let the light just burn it away, brush it away. And we're just going to take a few deep breaths. And then we're going to imagine that we have a water pitcher. It could be any sort of pitcher that you want, container, whatever you imagine. And since we're connected to the earth, we're going to pour the water onto the earth very gently and allow the earth to absorb. And then you're going to feed that water with your love. I'm sorry, not the water, but feed the earth, send the earth love and your self-love. And just imagine some little flowers popping out of the earth and growing. And thank them. And just let them grow. Love them. And just imagine them growing. And just smile and be happy for them. And just remember that you are abundant in every aspect of your life. Sometimes it doesn't always feel that way, but just know that you are. We're going to thank ourselves for showing up and doing what we can every day, the best we can. And just moving forward with what we can do. Thank the universe, thank the divine, whoever you call on, thank them. Thank the earth for supporting us and giving us such beautiful flowers and air and just supporting us. And you can sit, breathing, connecting, and when you're ready, you can start calling back your roots, back into your body, taking deep breaths, or just returning back to your normal breath and imagining them coming back. We're going to take some deep breaths. We're going to thank our angels, our spirit team for showing up for us today and helping us, providing support for us, always being with us. Thank yourself. You can bring a little gentle movement into your body. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. Don't look directly at the screen, just kind of blink and gently open and come back. Alright, so that was like a little energy clearing and meditation. And then I will talk to you about the tarot cards that I pulled. So the first set that I pulled is actually for the solstice, and the card I got for energy was inspiration, and then some good cards came out. So inspiration, I think it's kind of like what I talked about with the Gemini season and moving into Cancer. It's those thoughts and those, basically the inspiration of what needs to happen in order to change. And I believe it's definitely putting that into action. So we got the Three of Pentacles, we got the Sun, and mixing them up, and we got the Four of Wands. So when I pulled these cards, it was definitely for what is coming with this solstice, and basically I was thinking until the next solstice. So there's definitely some expansion with the Sun and happiness and moving, and definitely with the Four of Wands celebration. I definitely think there's going to be some planning, and so Three of Pentacles is usually planning, and then also I think there's going to be a collaboration. And why I say that is because there's also, when I moved into the full moon reading, the energy was synergy. So this is definitely like a collaboration, a making something more than yourself, or focusing on something more than yourself, I should say. And definitely feels like working together and creating versus just trying to figure it out yourself. And then there's a few cards that came up for this. So the King of Pentacles, definitely finding foundations. Pentacles are earth. They could be monetary. King of Pentacles is usually also Taurus energy, but it is definitely a foundational abundance, setting down those roots, really being stable. And then we have the Six of Swords, which is basically leaving, and then the Seven of Swords, which is kind of interesting because it was 6 and 7. And so I think it's seeing clearly what you need to leave, and seeing that maybe there were hidden things that were being the Seven of Swords always feels like a sneaky card. It feels like there's always something not being said or not being truthful around it. And then there's actually the Capricorn devil came up, and which the devil can also represent bonds and kind of like addictions, and just being held into unhealthy habits, and changing. So I definitely think this full moon, especially since it's capped with the beginning of, so we'll have this full moon in Capricorn, and then we're literally going to have a second full moon in January. in Capricorn. Sorry, I don't know why I said January, July, with Capricorn as well. So this is technically a blue moon because the blue moon happens. It's two full moons in the same month, and basically it will be in the same sign. And we have the Page of Swords. So I definitely think after you figure out what you need to drop or who's not the person to work with and figuring out who you are going to work with, there will be clarity and you will have like a lot of inspiration, which I think goes back to the solstice card that I pulled, and being able to move forward, and you'll have the clarity. And even though you might feel like you're walking like a tightrope, but you'll be stable and able to move through it, especially if you bring in this King of Pentacles energy and drop all of the unhelpful energy that you need to with these Devil, 6 and 7 of Swords. So hopefully that is helpful for you. Whoops, just dropped one. And I thank you for joining me. Sorry the video is late. Had some weird energy this week. And I hope everyone the best for this full moon and for this solstice, and really hoping this year turns around.